Welcome to Hsn. My name is Guy. This is the Go-To Fall Guy. Hey, we got lots of cool stuff in this show, but you know, the Go-To Fall Guy only lasts through fall, so you got to start getting the things that you need. I want to give you a little idea of some of the stuff that's coming up in the show. I got to have the Pest Repellers in my Fall Guy show. I have them in almost every week because I got to convince you guys to get these things. They really work. If you've got ants or bugs or spiders, cockroaches, whatever it is, all you do is plug them into a wall. That's it. They create this ultrasonic wave that penetrates your whole house, and the bugs don't want to be there. This is the only pest control, this and No More Bugs, which is our cedar spray. That's all I use. I don't spend money on pest control. I save hundreds of dollars a year. These work around the clock, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They are repelling bugs. And remember, we're not in this to kill them. We just don't want to live with them. And these will work. This is our starter set. You get 2 with the night lights, 2 without, and then 2 with the extra plug. 724476 is the item number. Just get these things. You're going to absolutely love them. But we're going to start you off with our next presentation of the best value of the day. Whether you are a crafter or not, if you got things to store, you need our today's special. Here we go. I just call it total organization. When you think about origami, whatever origami cart you own or whatever origami shelf you own, it is amazing, all right? Well, this one is specifically constructed for people that either want to use it for crafting or want to use it in sort of an average size room. You know, this is not your industrial storage like our other origami. By the way, I have a 2-pack of origami coming up at the end of my 2-hour block. If you want that, this is for everyday storage, especially for you crafters out there. Why? There is a place for everything. Whether you are looking for display, whether you are looking for storage, it is the perfect cart for anything. You can put it in a kid's room and you can put all their stuff in there, their towels and their toys and their electronics. You could put it in mom and dad's room, right? And you could put laundry items in there. You could put washcloths, whatever it is, makeup, all your backup supplies. If you are a crafter, you've got 3 wooden shelves built into this, so you've got workspace up top, and then you've got visible storage here, and then underneath you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mesh drawers to be able to put all your supplies in there. Today's special price is not $164, it's $145. It is on FlexPay for $36.25. This is a larger capacity than what we normally do because people are like, I wish I had a little more room to put my supplies. So think about it. If you're putting this in the kitchen, obviously you can use it for kitchen storage, right? You can put canned goods, whatever you want in there. You could put appliances on there and then all your backup supplies underneath. If you're using it for maybe in the garage, you could put tools in here, right? And then you could put power tools on it, whatever you want. It holds over 100 pounds in total weight, different on each different shelf, but no matter what you get it for, you will love it. Like I said, crafters, papers, all your pens, your supplies, whatever it is, your dyes can all go inside. You can even put your machines up here. So today it is on FlexPay, 4 payments of $36.25. I have colors available. We have some brand new colors as well. So I'm going to go through all the colors for you very quickly. I have 3 of the colors here. The one next to me is white. All the shelves are that brown wood shelves, so those all stay the same, but the body color on this one is white. The one that I have over here is black, and this one is beautiful, kind of a little dressed up, right? If you want to put this in a living area and maybe put, you know, your a Blu-ray player or your TV electronics on there, your CDs, DVDs, whatever it is you carry, you can put those there. Over here is called the Dusty Rose and Gray. Now this one has a gray top. This is brand new, it is beautiful, and it's in this dusty rose color. And if you scroll all the way down on this one, you'll see how we've got each shelf perfectly tricked out. So on top, you could put, if you had a Cricut machine or something, you could put that up there, right? Or a sewing machine. And then down below, there's Belle holding her little spool of thread right there. You know we got our squirrels. It's not a Fall Guy show without squirrels. Down here, more supplies, and then all those aerated shelves and those are all metal, by the way. They're not plastic shelves, they're all metal shelves that are easy to pull out. We also have the colors turquoise, which is beautiful. That has an oak wood top, so it's a little bit lighter in wood. Look how pretty that is, right? It gives you an idea of how you can use it. We have a bronze color that has the walnut wood, and remember, 3 wood shelves, and they come with wheels. And please keep in mind, there's virtually no assembly here. When you open it up, it opens into position, locks up, and you just put the shelves in. I mean, it could not be easier. Literally 3 minutes to put this thing together. So there is the bronze color, and there's our other squirrel. We haven't figured out, we've named that squirrel. We're getting on in the season here. I think right now, I think I'm gonna call him JoJo. I'll tell you, I like JoJo. JoJo and Belle. Yeah. Joshy likes that. So we're gonna call him JoJo for today. But look at all the space that you have under there. Oh, one more, platinum with the gray wood shelf. All right, so white with walnut, platinum gray, bronze walnut, black walnut, turquoise oak, or dusty rose gray. $36 on your credit card, reduced shipping and handling. 716797 is the item number. Where is my special guest? There she is. Tracy Rosa, hello.
I didn't get the squirrel memo. No one told me about the squirrels.
We have squirrels on our go-to fall guy. They just showed up.
Well, I'm just happy that I'm one of your picks to the pack.
Is that a squirrel?
You know?
Are you holding a squirrel right now?
Listen, he can hear you, guys. He can hear you. Don't be mean to Bester.
He's a little dog. Tracy, welcome to the show.
He's probably bigger.
I know.
Thank you, my friend. It's good to be here.
What a great value today we have on our Today's Special.
Oh my gosh, yes. You know, we've made it bigger, we've made it better. People love our home and hobby cart. And what we've done, like I said, we've made it bigger and we've made it better. So that means more storage, but no more work for you. All right. So true origami fashion. How does it work? Guy, you said it takes somebody 3 minutes. Yeah, that must include taking it out of the box as well. So let's take it out of the box. All you do is open it up like this, all right? So what we've done is we've added a second shelf. So you're getting 2 of these shelves. And the way that it works is you just place them like so, all right? Just like that. Nice and sturdy. And once you kind of place the shelves in the correct spot, Guy, it kind of locks everything down. So that base is locked. The top shelf is already attached. You swing that over. Okay, it stands 54 inches tall, so it really is a nice size shelving cart. That top falls perfectly into place, and then it's all about just putting the drawers in, and that's super easy as well. You're getting 2 different size drawers. You're getting 4 of the thinner drawers, which still hold 10 pounds worth of weight. But again, they slide in nice and easy. They're all powder-coated steel, so they slide in just like that. We've got the wonderful handles there. This is that beautiful dusty rose that we love so much. But we've, again, made some adjustments to this. We've added a shelf. We've added some storage options on the side as well. So you've got a ribbon holder, okay, right here. So you've got a ribbon holder right here. So you can put your ribbon on here. You can put your scissors on here. You can put your tape on here as well. Also, you can store your tall items right here, Guy. You can put your wrapping paper here. You can put your tall bottles of paint. We really thought of everything when it comes to this. And it's not just for crafters. Like you said, it can go anywhere in the house. And we're going to show you great ways that it can go all over the house. Look at how big and sturdy these big bottom drawers are right there. So this will fit your 12 by 12 paper. It's going to fit all of your crafting needs. If you're wondering if it will fit in your home, let's go over dimensions really fast. Because again, it really is an incredible amount of storage space for a small footprint. 54 inches tall, 15 inches off of the wall, and just about 2 feet wide. So it really is fantastic. And Guy, I just want to show you this for a second. I think we all can relate to this, right?
Yeah.
This is a drawer system similar to ours. Again, we've got 6 drawers, we've got 2 shelves, but look at this. I mean, I don't even know what this is, and then all this too, and then really, Guy, what is this gonna do for me here? Right? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
It's not worth it.
No, and Tracy, I've done that before. When I first moved to Florida, I bought a plastic shelving system for my shed. What a mistake that was. It, first of all, didn't last because it was outside in the heat and it started to kind of lean one direction. It got mildew on the bottom. It came in about 100 pieces that you just stuck together, so it really wasn't made well. Origami, they start by saying, let's make something that lasts. I always tell people origami is overbuilt. right? It's overbuilt, but I love that. That's why it lasts so long. That's why people love it. When you get it home, you pop it out of the box, you slide the drawers in. It's all you need to do. And I love, Tracy, that we've continued with the mesh drawers, because that way, if you are a crafter, or if you're looking for nuts and bolts or rulers as a kid, and you know, in your room, and you're looking for your supplies, everything is easy to see. Here it is again. Top comes over, locks into place, little pegs there, and then you just pop in the drawers. Add the wheels, they screw right in. It's not a problem, and you'll be ready to go. I love the wood drawers, Tracy, too, because the wood drawers kind of dress it up a little bit. So if you did want to use this outside in your crafting room, you could use this in a living area. You could use this for your laundry area. This is so small, you could fit it it'd be perfect in a bathroom, so that you could put towels and things like that. And it's wheeled storage, so you can move it around, right? Anywhere that you need to go. You can add baskets to it. You can dress it up, dress it down. You'll love it. Right now, the most popular one that we're carrying, I believe, is the white and the walnut, which is the one next to me right here. And Tracy kind of gave you an idea of the size. I think they hit it on the head with the size too, Tracy. It's not too big, but it's big enough to hold more than the original, but it's not so small that it looks like a little silly piece of furniture. You know what I mean? You really can get a lot in here.
Yeah.
$36 is all you will pay to get it home. All right, try it out. You got 30 days to try it. If you're wondering about the quality of origami, go ahead and research any origami and look at the reviews. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews across the board. So if you want to get one, no work to put it together, and instantly, it's almost like you've added a room, because you can put so much stuff on there, Tracy.
Yeah, check this out. Speaking of different ways that you can use this throughout your house, you know, I love all the different setups. I love that we're working the squirrel into all the presentations. Because listen, let's be honest, we all go to those big stores, those home stores, and we pick up little, you know, shenanigans, or we pick up little tchotchkes like that kind of stuff, but we get it home and we're like, oh my gosh, where's it gonna go? This is gonna give you a shelving system that you can put pictures on, you can put candles on, you can put fresh flowers, but it's gonna be strong enough for your Cricut, for your sewing machine. You can actually put a microwave on top of that top shelf. It holds 50 pounds worth of weight, full-size printers. Look at, you've got your wrapping paper there on the side because we've added that side storage. So you're literally utilizing from top to bottom, side to side, every square inch of this storage space. Beautiful colors, and like you said, we're mixing those textures. You've got the woods with the metals. We've got the fun colors with the classic oaks and the classic walnut colors. So again, designer friendly. So it will go in any type of room in your house. I love it for the bathroom. I love now that we have a place for toilet paper. I've said this a million times. Too much information, Tracy guy. If the toilet paper is not at your fingertips, when you need it to be at your fingertips, what's the point of having toilet paper?
Yeah, exactly.
My kids have called me from their phone, from their bathroom, asking for toilet paper. I'm embarrassed to even say that on TV, but it's happened before.
I would imagine you're probably not the only mom that has had that happen, because I know it's happened to me too. Except it's like, yo, Dad, and the brother needs some TP. Brother needs some TP. That's what he says to me. I'm like, what? Little brother needs some TP. Right. And it's just like, oh gosh.
Hey, look at that. I know. I feel you. We've all been there.
But if you have this, it's right there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right at your fingertips. It's great for all of your makeup. All your makeup guy. It's great for all of your hair accessories, you know, whether it's going to be your rollers or your flat irons. But look at this. So I put this in the dining room. When we talk about all different types of decor, I took the wheels off because this is going to permanently stay here. It's gorgeous. I've got my china, which literally has been hidden for the last 20 years in a cabinet far away since our wedding. We've got our glasses here.
Nice.
I got 18 bottles of wine right just in the 3 smaller shelves. So if you want to know about storage, look at this. You can fit 6 of these bottles of wine right here in the thinner drawers. I've got my placemats right there. But again, look how gorgeous this looks in my dining room, okay? It's so decor friendly. So it's not just for crafters. It's not just, you know, it's for anybody who needs more storage. If you're going to a dorm, if you're going off to college, if you've got your first apartment, if this is for the kids' room, the nursery, your master bedroom, again, it's great. So we love that it's powder-coated steel, which means it won't rust, chip, or corrode. You've got that beautiful solid wooden shells. You've got the additions on the side. But really, Guy, this is great. If we have time, we're going to go into my husband's closet. That's where, you know, he doesn't have listen, he lives with me. He doesn't get much space, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
He doesn't.
Hey, Tracy.
He doesn't have a dresser or anything like that.
Really quick, while we're showing the kids, if you've got kids or grandkids that come over, I have to tell you, the best way to store their stuff. All right, because kids, you know, they have this inherent thing to not want to put their stuff away, right? And I think half of it is because they like to look at it. You know, I know with Daddy, he had so many toys when he was little, and he'd have them all over the place. If you put them in mesh drawers, not only will they be easy for the kids to put away, because all it is pull it out, throw it in. I don't care if you fold it or stack it, whatever. Just get it off the floor and put it in a tray. That makes it really easy. Plus, they can find all their things. You know, Mom, I can't find my, I can't find. Everything is right there in the drawer. Everything that's under the bed can be in a drawer. Everything that's laying on the floor can be in a drawer. So whether you use it for crafting, we call it our hobby and crafting cart because it's perfect for that. And if you are, you know, if you're a crafter and you've got papers or you've got materials, machines, whatever it is, you know how hard that is to keep track of, right? And it's expensive. So this is a great way to keep it all organized. Remember, 1, 2, 3 wooden shelves and then 6 mesh shelves down below, all on beautiful wheeled storage. It'll hold over 100 pounds all together, a little bit different in each drawer because they are different sizes. 20 pounds on top, so if you do want to put a machine up there, you can do that as well. We have all the colors available still. Let me go through them one more time. The ones you're looking at, there's that beautiful turquoise with the oak, and the one next to that is, I think that's the bronze. Yeah, that's the bronze and walnut. We'll kind of go through, and then we've also got, we actually have 2 of them set up there, and then there's the platinum, which has the gray wood shelves, beautiful. I would love the gray or the white for like bath or laundry. I think that's a great look, right? Or if you want to use it at work, if you are going back to work and you need space for that. The most popular is the one that I am standing next to. This is white and that beautiful walnut. Great color, and you can see the wood grain on top of there, okay? This one here is black and walnut. And then the brand new one is the Dusty Rose, which I'm a fan of. I kind of have a Dusty Rose shirt on, don't I? I mean, it's more red. All right, say that again, Kyle. Most limited is this one if you want to get it. We have this one all tricked out with crafting supplies and various other things. You look, even like, you know, if you want to put wrapping paper in here, you could pop some wrapping paper. I love this little side shelf right here, so you can put taller items there. They really thought of everything. Less than 5 minutes on the clock, $36 to get it home. This is one of those items, Tracy, and it's funny because before I owned origami, I may not have said this, but now that I have several of them. I have them in my storage place where I have a separate storage facility. I have them out in my shed. I have more than one now, but it's funny. I never really thought I could use them until I got one, and then I'm like, wow, I need to get more. Yeah. And by the way, coming up later in the block, towards the end of my 2 hours with you, we have the 2-pack of the big jumbo origamis. If you want to get a head start on those, it's a great deal too. You can't get enough of this origami stuff. It just makes life easy, Tracy.
Oh, and listen, Guy, you know me well enough. If I'm on TV with something, there are a couple things that you need to know. First off, it's very little work to put together because I don't do that. Second, it's good quality. And I love the fact that this one, like you said, you take it out of the box, you open it up, you put the drawers in, and you're good to go. I love the different attachments we've added to the side so you can put the wrapping paper and some of your bigger crafting stuff there. Great for any single room in the house. Look at this. I mean, wrapping paper is right there. The tape and the scissors can be right there. No more having to, like, you know, spend a bunch of time trying to figure it out. You talked about kids. Listen, if you've stepped on a Lego, vacuumed up a Lego, or any pet has eaten a Lego, this is a must-have because of that fine mesh, nothing is falling through these. So look at this, guys. If you're a crafter, if you're gonna put it in the kids' room, notice here that even if you have a spill, even if you have all these beads, nothing is gonna fall underneath as well. Like you said, this is great for any room in the house, kids' room. This is great puzzle pieces, Legos, small pieces, but remember, it's out of the box assembly. Let's go into the, all right, we're breaking the fourth wall. We're going into the room. I'm sorry, it's dirty. This is my master bedroom, but I really wanna show you in the closet how this works. This is my messy side over here. Oh, we won't look there, but this is my husband's clean, pristine side. But look at this. Like I said, he doesn't get a dresser in here. He doesn't get drawers in the dresser. So he's got this storage unit here. It's great for his shoes. He puts his, you know, cologne up top there, added some fresh flowers to make it pretty. We've got family pictures. Watch boxes are in there. But ladies, this is great for scarves. This is great for your clutches. This is great for your belts, you know. All of the stuff in your closet that doesn't have a home, this now gives you that storage space. 54 inches tall. Look at how this is just a small area with the shelves.
Has he got all his man cologne? Has he got his man cologne up there?
He does. He's a good smelling man.
Separate shelf.
But listen, his watches go in here as well.
Yeah.
You know, sunglasses. Socks, all of that
Tracy,
stuff that doesn't have a home has a home.
I'm mocking your hubby a little bit, but I have the exact same stuff at my house, so don't worry about it. We all have it, right? But it's, you know what?
Exactly.
The point that you're bringing up and you're doing a great job with is the fact that as guys, sometimes we have a tendency to spread stuff out all over the place. It's kind of nice to have like, he's got like his own little dressing station right there. So everything that he may need, whether it's watches or jewelry or whatever the stuff, or shoes or socks or whatever, everything is right there, and it's absolutely no worries. So if you want to be organized, this is the way to start. I love your idea about using it for paper goods, toilet paper, paper towels. I mean, think about it. This whole thing could be just paper goods, right? Paper plates, paper towels, toilet paper. You know, any of your car wash towels, whatever it is you need could be in one like this, right? Or if you want it, remember I said origami is anything you want it to be. So let's say you wanted it for the pantry, right? I could put my salad bowls, big bowls up here, coffee cups over here, right? Whatever I want to put there. And then down below, I could put all my pantry items. I could put canned goods in here. I mean, having the larger sizes at the bottom there too allows you to put larger items in there. If you want to get this today, powder coated steel, all wood construction, 99% put together when it comes to your house. All you do is put the drawers in, close it up, screw in the wheels, and you are in business. So whether you're using it for crafting, your hobby cart, your storage cart, your kids cart, your pet's cart, your garage cart, whatever it is, or your closet cart, it is the way to go. 716-797 is your item number if you want to pick this up. Again, it's discounted for 1 day. Can't find it anywhere else. And again, all those great colors, I'll do it one last time for you. So we have it in white and walnut, platinum gray, bronze and walnut, black and walnut, turquoise and oak or dusty rose, and that perfect gray. Tracy, Rosa, you're awesome. Thank you, darling.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Remember, zero assembly.
Zero, I like that. I don't like to work if I don't have to. Thank you,
Me
honey.
neither.
All right, see you later. All right, we got a lot going on in our show today, but where are all the squirrels? My squirrels all ditched me. Where are they? What's he doing? They're working the board. All right, they're gonna give me a countdown. Hey, we got more information on our crafting day as the squirrels take us to break.
Get crafting, get organized, and get ready for fun with HSN's Fall Home and Craft Fair. Freshen up your home with DIY projects and crafts from all your favorite brands, like Anna Griffin, Origami, and more. Make your home a happy place all day today.
I'm on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me every Saturday at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
My name is Guy. This is the Go-To Fall Guy. Squirrels are back. They left the control room and now they're back out here. They're helping me with, I will tell you, this was one of my most popular items in my Guys in the Garden show in the springtime. They put it on clearance, all right? And let me tell you something. Just because it's end of season, it's fall, doesn't mean you don't have to take care of the birds. My father would have a bird feeder out all year long because some birds don't migrate, some stick around. But if you want to feed both your regular birds and your hummingbirds, believe it or not, they will feed together. People don't think they do, but they will. The problem is you got to put food out there. This is our double layer. Look, look, look. Top, regular bird, bottom, regular bird. Bottom is a hummingbird. They will feed at the same time. You have two areas on this multi-level little bird porch where you can feed regular birds and you can feed hummingbirds. The top level is for seed, and the bottom level is for the hummingbird food, which you can make yourself. It's essentially just sugar water. They color it red. Why? Because hummingbirds are drawn to the color red, which is why there are little bird ports there where they can put their little beaks in and put their little tongues in there, is colored red as well. But there are tons and tons of birds that are relying on you, especially during the fall season, right? Because a lot of birds that do leave don't leave until later, so they're gonna be around for September and October and November, and then many birds just hang around, right? So this is on sale. It's actually beyond sale. It's clearance price at $39. This is all metal and copper construction. It's a beautifully made object, okay? It's really, really, really pretty. You can see right through it there. We don't have any seed in it, but we do have a little bit of the liquid feed in there. We got rid of our bird seed just because we can't store that stuff around here. But all you do is buy the seed, pop it in. You've got one level on top and then one level on the bottom. If you come in close, you'll see there is 1, 2, 3, 4 little feeding ports for your hummingbirds. And then up top, there's a full ring up here. And all you do is you just dump the food. You can take the lid off and put the food in, and then the birds will come here. There's a little space for them to perch on, all right? And this is all solid metal construction and glass construction. It's a beautifully made item on sale for $39.95. I have about 1,500 to go around for everybody out there on the clearance price. What, Kyle? Kyle says no, 1,200. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. So there's 1,220 exactly left. If you want to get one of these, just hang it outside. If you love nature and you love birds, they will come. You know, I learned from all of our outdoor folks and our people that work in gardening and all stuff, birds will go, they're creatures of habit, okay? They will go where they're fed. So if you want to see robins and cardinals and even, yes, the dreaded blue jays, they're a little bit mean, but that's okay. Or if you don't think you have hummingbirds, I think it was Lorna who told me, or it might have been, I don't know, it might have been one of our guests told me that hummingbirds actually are in almost every state. So if you don't think you have them, it's just because you're not giving them any food to eat, or you don't have flowers that they prefer. If you put a little nectar out there, and all it is sugar water, you take some water in a pan, right, dissolve the sugar in it and put a couple of drops of red food coloring in, or you can put whatever you want to use instead of red food coloring. You know, you could probably use cherry juice or whatever to turn it red, and then put it down there, and the birds will flock. Okay, so if you want to get it, it's a quick special. It is $691,310, down to about $1,000. If you want to pick it up, you will absolutely love it. All right, moving on. It is time for one of our picks of the patch, everybody, because we have a pumpkin patch over there. So come on over with me. I'll walk you over to our pick. I've been spending a lot of time on talking about this Pest Repeller set in the last couple weeks because I just believe in it, and I've been asking people to try it. You have 30 days to try it. If your way of treating with pests or dealing with pests is to spray poisons, it's really not the right way to do it. A, you're not gonna kill all the pests. Cockroaches, ants, spiders, been here for millions of years. They're not going anywhere. You just don't want to live with them. So what you want to do is create an environment in your home where the bugs don't want to be there. This is the answer. Ultrasonic protection. When you plug these into any outlet in your home, they emit an ultrasonic wave that insects cannot stand. It's like if you took the loudest horn and put your ear right up to it and beeped it, that's what the insects will hear and feel. So they run in the other direction, they escape the confines of your home. They're not being killed, they're not gonna be half dead because they're poisoned and wind up in the middle of your carpeting at your dinner party. They will stop coming into your house because they will sense the ultrasound. You get 6 of these, which is why I call it the starter kit. All right, you get 2 of the big ones that also have plugs so you don't waste the outlet, and I'll show you what those look like. They look like that. So plug it in, you still have a plug that you can use. You're gonna get 2 of the ones that don't, or just have the little red light. all right, which just, every time you see that light go on, it's very dim, you won't see it at night, you know that it's sending out a wave, and it does it about every couple of seconds. You get the 2 ones I told you about with the plugs, and then you get 2 that also have night lights, and these are great for hallways and areas like that. 2 quick things I want to mention, or 3 quick things before we get Lou out here. One, these will work on ants, spiders, cockroaches, rodents, mice. It'll work on all those. Those are like the big 5 that you don't want in your house. I have not paid for pest control in 2 years. I use 2 things. I use these, and I use No More Bugs, the cedar spray. And I spray the thresholds of my house. And I have taken care of all of it. And let me tell you, you ever been bitten by a spider? I have. I got bit in the foot, on the foot by a spider in Arizona. I actually had to almost go to the hospital because they were asking me what kind of spider it was. I've had mice in my attic. I've had cockroaches in the restaurants that I've worked at. They are a nightmare. And did you know that there are little ants called Pharaoh ants? If you squash them and they're not all the way dead, they send out a message to other ants to come and help them because they think they're in a battle. So by killing them, you're actually asking more to come in. Last thing I'll ask, please give this 30 days. I read the reviews and the bad ones, 4 days, 2 days later, I saw a bug. Yeah, because it's trying to get the you-know-what out of your house because it's not happy to be there. Let them work, and you will be completely amazed. I give these to friends, neighbors, everybody loves them. Let me introduce you to Lou Caputo, who has been patiently standing by as I tell my very long story. Hi, Lou. Welcome to our show, buddy.
Good morning, Guy. How you feeling today?
I feel fantastic. And I know my home is bug-free even when I'm not there.
And isn't that a great feeling?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the thing about these, is that once you get your Bell & Howell Pest Repellers home and you plug them in and they start working, wow, right away you're going to notice a difference. Give it a day or 2, let the bugs get out of the house, but then you're going to realize you're not paying for pest control, you're not buying pesticides anymore, and you don't have to do any work yourself. You just let them work. Now, when you plug these in, what they start doing is emitting ultrasonic sound waves, and this is something that Bell & Howell has been working on for years and years and years. Those sound waves are going to go out into the room, and they're going to bounce off of every solid surface in the room. It's going to echo off of everything, so walls, doors, even furniture. So you want to make sure you put them out in the open, number 1, but you also want to get one in every single room. Now, this is a starter set. You're getting 6 of this, and it's kind of a trial pack, too, because you're getting a little bit of everything in here. Some of our basic models, you're getting 2 that are going to have the night lights, and you're also getting a couple that are going to have the night lights as well as the extra outlet. But regardless of the features that are on them, they're all going to work exactly the same way. And Guy, you nailed it on the head. They are definitely going to repel the rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders from the localized area in which these are working. So I always tell people a 6-pack like this is probably good for 1 floor of the average size house. So if you got a 2-story house, maybe think about getting 2.
Yeah, I mean, and as you're looking at those critters, I want you to imagine them running under your bed, okay, or hiding. And here's the thing. Insects and little creatures like that, they're very, very smart. Remember, you're talking about millions of years of evolution. They know how to hide, right? They know to be afraid of humans. We're these big hulking things that walk around. They don't want to get squashed. So you don't see them until you turn the lights on. I remember when I worked in the restaurant business a million years ago, and every once in a while I'd forget something and I'd go back in the restaurant, and that's when I would see cockroaches. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is awful. They know to hide. So that's why I said to people, when you use these, after the first couple of days, if you see one, it's really abnormal behavior for a bug to walk out in the middle of the daytime. It really is. What it's telling you is, they're trying to get out of here. They're hiding, and they're trying to get out of your house. And after 3, 4, 5 days, they will disappear altogether. And you have now found a humane way, because first of all, killing bugs, anybody that goes outside and sits there and swats mosquitoes all day, really, you're gonna kill 1 billion trillion mosquitoes? You're never gonna do that. Cockroaches, I mean, Lou, we know what do cockroaches do when they're starting to die, Lou? I'll let you tell them this story this time.
Yeah, well, German cockroaches, when you try to kill them, and if you do kill them, the females, if they're bearing eggs, they're going to jettison the eggs. So they're actually just going to shoot them out, and those eggs are still going to hatch. So you may have killed one cockroach, but they literally bear hundreds and hundreds of eggs at one time. So at the end of the day, by killing the one cockroach, you're not really doing a whole lot for anybody, okay? So what you need to do is you need to get these pest repellers in there so that you're not killing, you're just repelling. And by the way, these are third-party independent laboratory tested to do exactly that, to repel those 5 species, rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders. Now, people always say, well, why does it just work against those 5 things? Well, we don't know that it just works against those 5 things. What we know is that those are the 5 things that we tested for, because the testing's crazy expensive. So that's what they spent the money on. But Guy, you know what? You were just talking about something interesting about how this is the humane way to do it. And you know what that means for us is that, number one, we're not killing anything. Number two, we're not bringing poisons into our house. And number three, we're not spending a lot of money on stuff that, you know, we can only use on certain things. For instance, and I always talk about this, you know, I've got here in front of me a bin that is just full of things that you buy to kill ants, okay? And when you look at this, I mean, there's sprays and there's granules and there's little traps and there's all kinds of stuff in here. And that's fine, but this stuff is going to wear off. And you're going to have to go out there and you're going to have to do it again. And you're going to have to buy more when you run out. But you can only use it on ants, guys. So guess what? You got roaches? Here, let me sell you something else right there. You need all this. If you got roaches, you're spending more money. And then when you get to the rats and the mice, this is the stuff that's really scary. This is the stuff that's dangerous. Just, you know, not only for the rats and the mice, it's not just going to kill them. It's bad for you. It's bad for your pets. It's bad for your kids. You don't want this in the house. And, you know, then you got traps like this. You know, and we talk about a better mouse trap. This is not the better mouse trap. This is that old-fashioned trap. Who's emptying the trap, Guy? You or me?
Oh, that noise. You know why I cringe every time I hear that noise is because I imagine you and your partner laying in bed and you, like, Lou, you know I had the rat in the attic problem several years ago. And so the pest control's answer was put rat traps up there. And I'm like, initially I was like, okay. But then I'm like, well, what if they get up there and what if they're killed and they die and it's 130 degrees in my attic? What's gonna happen to that rat? And I found out the hard way. I was away on vacation. My neighbor called who was checking on my house. He said, hey, Guy, everything's clear, it looks good, but your house smells like dead animal. And I was like, oh, no. I got home, and of course, yes, there were dead rats in the trap. It didn't do anything about the problem. The problem was I needed to have the attic redone because the venting was all loose and the rats were climbing up in there. And I have an outlet up there, I could have put one of these up there. That was many years ago. And by the way, that problem with the rats cost me totally about $2,000 because I had to have the company come in, clean out all the rat poop. Then they had to seal the whole attic. It was very, very expensive. This is a way to do it that's not going to break the bank. And Lou, for me, it works the minute you plug them in. You are working on it. You know, when you think about what pest people do, basically they go in your home, they don't see any insects, right? Unless you've killed one, because they're all hiding, and they spray in all the cracks and crevices, right? So what happens then? Then you gotta wait another couple days while those insects eat poison. Then you gotta wait another couple days while those half-dead insects crawl out in the middle of your floor at the worst time, and then turn upside down. How many of you have seen upside down cockroaches doing this?
Yeah.
How many of you, right? How many of you have not even seen a spider but woke up with a spider bite? Right? You know those spider bites are like little rocks, right? They're hard, they're itchy as all heck. These will work on spiders. That is, you know, cockroaches have always been my worst because I grew up working in the restaurant business for years, so I hate them. I used to have to run around with a towel, and sometimes I'd see one walking right across the middle of a dining room wall, and I'd be like, oh my God. So I'd walk over the bar towel and I'd try to kill it. But spiders are my worst because they're creepy, they got a lot of legs, and I don't want one crawling on me when I'm trying to get my night's sleep. Try these, folks. Just try them. You'll see them. You've been seeing them in a lot of my shows because I tell our planners, I'm like, listen, this is a great item year-round, not just for fall. But remember, when fall comes, all those insects are looking for someplace warm, right? Someplace where they can live out the winter. You're gonna control the inside. If they don't want to be in your house, they're gonna be outside or going to somebody else's house. Lou, we have one more minute to talk about it, but I think from a price perspective versus spending 40 or 50 bucks a month or whatever you pay, I was paying a year, 400 and something a year. They'd come out, treat the whole house, and then they'd say, but we'll give you complimentary visits whenever you have a problem, which is their way of saying, we're not coming out unless you call us. I mean, this is the better way to do it.
No, it is. I was paying $45 a month, and I've saved all that money, and this is going back years. And don't forget, you know, Bell & Howell's behind this. These guys have been around for 110 years. They're in 99 countries, and they've won Academy Awards for advancements in audio from back when they used to make projectors and cameras. So they know what they're doing. This is the easy way for anybody out there to protect their home. If you've got an RV or boat that has constant power, you can use these there. If you have renters, great for barns, great for garages, great for sheds. Anywhere you got power, Guy, you can protect it from the pests with the Bell & Howell.
For $29.95, do us a favor, all right? You're gonna be doing me a favor, Lou a favor, most of all yourself a favor. As I knock them over, try these. You're gonna get a 6-pack of them, all right? 4 of them have night lights, so they're great in a hallway or a kid's room. 2 of them are just gonna be the silent ones, okay? And one of the other features we love is that all of them blink this red light at night. If you've got anybody creeping in around your house and looking in your house at night, they don't know they're pest repellers. They think they're alarm systems, so they do double duty for that as well. I've had people say that, oh, I thought you had an alarm back there. I'm like, no, it's my pest repeller. Anyway, 724-476. Lou, I'll see you. Are you coming back with the origami a little later?
A couple different things, actually.
Lou, it's the Guy and Lou show. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, Lou. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, man.
All right, man. All right. The squirrel is excited. You want to know why my little outdoor squirrel is excited, besides that he's got a nice big ear of corn and a seat? Is that we got something brand new. And I am very mad because I have a regular hedge trimmer now, and I really wanted this. So this is another one that I'm going to buy today because I have this exact problem. All my hedges are very difficult to get to. My hedges go up to the wall, which means I can't go behind them. I have to reach them from far away. This gives you an extra, you ready for this? An extra 12.5 feet of reach to trim any of your hedges or branches or whatever you need. It comes to us from Sunjo. This is my new best friend. Look at the reach on this guy. I'm gonna have to move my, I'm sorry, Jojo. Jojo, sit over there for a sec. There you go, Jojo, look, he's sitting there being like a nice squirrel. Look at this thing, all right? You've got fingertip control, but the blades are far away from your hands. Notice what else is missing. No cords. Oh my gosh, it's battery powered, so I don't have to worry about being tethered to a plug or a cord. I can get anything that I need to. It's got all the features. There it goes. Here it going. Look at this. All right, so I am expecting this to sell out. Kyle said we had 500 to start our show. We are already down to less than 400. So already 100 people have picked this up. If you've got shrubs or hedges and you want to do it the safe way, this is the way to do it. It is perfectly balanced. It only weighs about 8 pounds. All right, but you got the reach to be able to trim all those hedges and get that professional look. $79.99 out of the gate. Oh, I'm so buying this today. It's got it's a 17-inch cutting blade, so it's a little bit of a smaller blade than the big handheld model, but you get all that extra reach. Let me introduce you to my good friend Justin Hyatt, who is dude. What are you doing to me? Every time you're on air, every week, I get something new from Sunjo. This a home run right here, buddy.
It totally is. I was just talking to the Sunjo guys. They can't keep these online. They're just going crazy. Everybody's looking for hedge trimmers. The nice part about this one is we just did that handheld hedge trimmer. That's great. But what's nice about the pole hedge trimmer is that it does all of the jobs that you need to do, especially the jobs that it's hard to reach, of course. And instead of getting on a ladder, this is a telescoping pole hedge trimmer. What's nice about it is 17 inches. The other really nice part about this one is, Guy just mentioned it, no cords, no gas, no fumes. It's completely electric, battery operated from Sunjo, and the batteries are going to last you extremely long time, lithium ion, so they're going to be rechargeable really quickly. The design of this is really nice. Guy was mentioning as well, only 8 pounds. So when you put this on, it comes with a strap. I can just go ahead and grab this. I want to talk about the easy way of doing the sides.
Oh, man.
Right? We still have the power to do all of that. But what's nice is that the top head actually pivots. So I can pivot this now 90 degrees. So if you want to be able to now top off all those bushes or those hedges, it makes it really simple and easy to do. The other thing is, Guy, I'm going to actually take the strap off. What's really nice is not only does it pivot 90 degrees, but it'll actually pivot backwards. And the reason why is because if you have any of those low bushes like this, instead of bending down and getting on your knees, you can have access to all of that. And again, top all of that off if you want to. So many different ways to use it. And then if you want to telescope it, you now have that extra reach. So it goes from about 6.5 to 8 feet. And Guy, now again, don't have to get on a ladder. If I want to be able to come over here, I have distance. And then since the weight is kind of on the front, it lets that weight come down. So we can do all the side. And with that 17 inches, Guy, you can see you can get a lot of real estate cut. But what about on top again? If we want to be able to get that top cleaned up, then we just pivot it to that 90-degree angle, and then we can start cutting the very top, or we can reach around it and cut it away from the tree too. So much stuff that you can do with this that you can't do with the handheld. And for the price, I mean, it's just crazy.
All right, here's what I'll tell you. Started with 500, now we got about 350, all right? So 150 already gone, it's probably gonna sell out. I'm gonna be, you know what, out of luck again because it's sold out, but that's okay. I'd rather you guys get it. I can get it down the road. But you all probably have the hedges that are the real pain in the butt, right? The ones you can't reach. Let me give you an idea of my house. So I have 3 big picture windows in front of the house on the street side, and then I have about, these hedges are at least my height, probably taller. The ones that are in front of my bedroom windows are about 9 feet high. The only way for me to ever get those was I would get on a step ladder and I would use my chainsaw because I actually have a pole saw. But this will give you even more reach, and this is meant for shrubs. A chainsaw is not meant for shrubs, it's meant for trees. So this is the way to do it. You will delicately be able to manicure from a distance. Check this out, check this lady out right here. Look at that. How else would you reach that? You couldn't even do that with a ladder because unless a tripod ladder wouldn't allow you to reach it. You can't put a regular ladder against shrubs, right? It'll go right through. So this is a way to be able to do it. If you're looking for a great gift, maybe dad's or your partner or whoever's got a birthday coming up, you want to get them something really cool, nothing beats a great power tool. And I emphasize cordless. Sunjo, and Justin, maybe you could talk to that. Sunjo has mastered the cordless tool, all right? Because first of all, they use these universal batteries, which you can use on a bunch of their different electronics, but also they come with a 2-year warranty, all right? And you're gonna get, I would say probably maybe 40 minutes of runtime, which is plenty more time than I would ever need to get out there and do the hedges. Down on the bottom here, this is your battery pack. There's a button on top, and you'll see it right there. All I do is hit that button, battery comes out, there it is. We give you the charging pack to charge this up. On this end is your battery gauge. When I press this button, you will see that I have 2 bars left. That means I'm good. Red means bad, so when it gets down the wire, you just want to plug it back in. When you're done, lock it in, grab it. There's 2 safety buttons that you have to hit on the handle at the same time. That's for safety. So I press 1 button and pull the trigger. There we go. Doesn't get any easier than that. All right, so my producer Kyle says about 293, 2, 1. Okay, you can see it going quick. Justin, for my money, the Sunjo products, I love that they all share the common batteries, because that way I've always got one charged, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I brought one actually that I had from my blower. I use the blower every single day. I'm right by a neighbor whose tree leaves are always falling into my yard. So it's just like a morning routine. But when I want to, I can take that same exact 20-volt battery and pop it back onto the hedge trimmer. So maybe for the most part, I'm using the same batteries for the blower and some other utilities, but it's from Sunjo. You're getting that 2-year warranty that when it comes to this industry, you don't typically get, but the batteries are all universal. So I can pop it into the hedge trimmer and then vice versa into the blower. So I just wanted to show you, I know Guy just showed you that gauge. Now I want to get back into exactly what's different about having one of these pole hedge trimmers. When I was talking about being able to pivot at 90 degrees, and we're actually just showing you in that video, I want to come over here because you can have, Guy, and you know, you can have the most well-manicured lawn, but if your bushes are eyesores, nobody's looking at the grass, everybody's looking at the hedges. So if you want to clean these up even from the wall, look at how I can pivot this 90 degrees and then clean up the back here so it's not touching up against the wood and rotting the wood. So that's just another thing. And then again, if I have any of those low bushes, I know a lot of us are looking for ways to not have to bend down. I'm going to come back over here because I want to show you. Look, you don't have to bend down to do any of your hedges again. So I can still have good distance and still top off all of those hedges. And then of course, what's nice about it is that it is telescoping. So instead of getting on those ladders, there's a tab right here. I open that tab, I can extend it additional 2 feet. So with my reach, I'm about, you know, I'll say I'm about 6 feet and lie about it. But if I want to, I can have good reach here, and then I can reach all of the tops of these bushes and all these branches. And then when I need to start cutting, that's when it turns on. That's the nice part about having electric 2-guy instead of gas, is that once I let go, it's not running. It's not constantly using gas. It's not using oil. And you know, you're not using your hedge trimmer every single day like other garden tools. But what's nice is, Guy, when you want to get this out of the garage, there's no maintenance. You don't have to store gas. You don't have to store oil. You grab your battery, pop it in, and you're done, and you get outside and start getting work done.
All right, so here's what I'll tell you. We're gonna put our counter back up because I know we had 500. Let me show you what we're down to. I think we have 250. We have 198 left. If you want to get it, weighs about 8 pounds in your hand. It's not heavy, it's not bulky. There's no cords. The reason I keep emphasizing no cords is because I'm a total jack. And like when I first bought my hedge trimmer, this is God's honest truth. I'm talking to my friend Brandon, right? You know what I did? I cut 2 cords. I went and got an extension cord because it was a plug-in model, and I'm doing the thing, and I bought a green extension cord. Oh, by the way, don't buy a green extension cord. Buy a brighter color, which I have available coming up in the show. I cut right through the cord. I'm lucky I didn't get zapped. And then I did it again a week later, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because the cord, you know, you're running all over, you don't see the cord, you're reaching in areas because you got to hold it by your hand. With this one, I don't have to reach anywhere. I let it do all the reaching for me. I mean, look at how far out. I'm almost hitting you in the screen there. And I don't even have it extended. Remember, you know, depending on your height, you're gonna have another 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 feet of reach. So no reason to get on a ladder. I always tell people, if you think you gotta get on a ladder with a power tool, call somebody to do it. You know what I mean? If you need to get on, get some guy that knows what, don't get on a ladder with it's just not a good idea. Not a good combination is what it's bad. But look at her. She's like, oh, that pokes me in the eye. I'm gonna go get my hedge trimmer. I'm gonna clean that up right quick. And she did it.
You know she's walking through some cobwebs.
I know. Dude, I did that the other day. I just walked right through 2 trees, web right in the face. It's the worst thing ever. Killed me. I was like, oh God. All right, there's how many we have left. Justin, is Justin doing the bags too? Awesome. All right.
Yes, sir.
We're going to keep you posted on when this sells out because we got a lot of people calling in. 712-195. Justin's hanging tight. If you want to get $10 off anything today, anything, get a brand new Hsn credit card, put $10 in your account, and you can use it on any single item purchase. If you want to get the card, go to hsn.com, or you can call us. People still use the phone, right? You can call us, or you can go on the website, or you can get the app. I don't care. Just do what you got to do. Best value of the day still available. Hundreds of you picked it up in the show. It's our 2-tier home and hobby cart from Origami. Whatever you need to store, it's perfect for it. 3 wooden shelves, 6 mesh shelves, perfect size, about 15 inches to the wall, stands a little over 5 feet. It's perfect. You can put your crafting supplies. You can put your kitchen supplies. Kids' toys. I bet as many people are buying it for crafting or buying it for their kids' toys to put in their room. Hey, it's your kid's first piece of furniture that they can't break. And they will put all their Legos and all their cars and all their various little toys in it and keep it nice and organized. 716-797. All right, squirrel dancing again, because the squirrel, this gets the squirrel of approval. And this is what we call the Durasac. It's our heavy-duty home and yard 2-pack of outdoor trash bags that will last you. They'll live longer than you. That's all I'm going to tell you. They're virtually indestructible. I bought these the last time we had them on air because I have firewood, and I had no place to put my firewood here in Florida because I don't get a ton of it. But this will hold. Take a look over here, and I don't want to knock my squirrel over here. But you know, how much weight do we have here? We must have at least 200 pounds of wood inside here, okay? And it'll hold it very, very easily. I can move it from point A to point B. It's got all these helper handles on the sides and on the bottom. You're gonna get 2 of these. So obviously, lawn debris, sticks, leaves, whatever it is, this is perfect for fall. If we were doing 1, I would say it's a great deal because of the heavy-duty construction and the jumbo size. These are both 48-gallon. So you know what like a 24-gallon garbage bag is like, right? It's huge. These are 48-gallon, virtually indestructible, very, very limited. They have carry handles on the top and the bottom. They are self-standing. So if you want to put whatever it is in there, heck, if you want to put all your sporting equipment and leave them in the garage, they'll be great, all right, because they're impervious to weather. They are built to hold up to 1,000 pounds each, all right? I mean, I bought them and I'm just like, they're unbelievable. The material, I don't know exactly what they're made of, but it's unbelievable. But Justin's standing by, he's gonna tell us a little bit about it. So let me tell you, we ordered these, sold out most of them, and we got some back. But these, I think everybody for fall, Justin, what a perfect item to pick up.
Super popular, super popular.
Yeah.
Last time we had just launched them and they were already popular. we just made a mess, right? We just did our lawn maintenance. We're working on our lawn. What are we doing with all that debris? Well, what Halstead did was they took the design that we see a lot of those construction sites. It's called polypropylene material, woven polypropylene. It's virtually indestructible. You can't puncture it. You can't tear it. Perfect for any of those thorn bushes, perfect for renovating any sharp objects. The other thing about this is, Guy just mentioned 48 gallons. This is nearly double the size of any of the competitors. The other part is the details that is put into this bag. These handles are double stitched into the actual seams of your bag. So although we say it holds up to 1,000 pounds, maybe you're not using it for 1,000 pounds, you could sure as heck put a crane on it and lift it. But this is nice because you can drag it to where you need it to go. The other part is these handles, there's 3 on both sides. You have 6 total. What's nice is you do have those helper handles that you can pick this up with. You do have the top handles here as well. And I want to turn it to the side. What's really nice about this design is that I can actually get leverage. So I have a handle on the very bottom here. So if you have another person that's helping you on the other side, you can both pick this up, lift it, and dump it to where you need it to go, or you can just simply drag it. What's your other alternative? We've all done this, right? We've all got those bags
cheap
that we pick up at the store, right? Everybody. You know what's bad about these? You set it down, it's not self-standing. The worst part is having to bend down every single time to put stuff in here, and then you put one thing in there that tears the bag, and then it's you ruined your day,
Justin,
and it's a waste of money.
You know what I do?
What's up, Guy?
You know what I do? You want to hear how smart I am? You know that black plastic
please.
bag, that black plastic bag you just had? You know what I do with it? I put it inside the Durasac, fill it with leaves, haul it over so it won't break, tie the top, and then I put it on the curb. That way I don't have to, because otherwise you got to leave your Durasac out there on the curb, and nobody wants to do that. So
you're on another level.
Yeah, well, you bag in a bag. I mean, I was thinking, because I really bought these, and I'm like, if I put leaves in them, then I'm gonna have to dump the leaves. If I want to, the trash man to take them, then I got to put them in a bag. So I bought the big giant lawn bags. I put them inside, peel them over the edge, fill it up, tie it up. And it stands up. I don't have because don't forget, Danny's at college, my son. I got nobody to help me, and I got a banyan tree outside. Man, it's so pretty, but it's a pain in my you-know-what because there's so many leaves every day. And the banyan tree in my yard goes over my neighbor's 2 yards. They hate me. They're just like, oh, that dude with the banyan tree. But it's a lot of leaves.
They love the shade.
Yeah, they love the shade, and it's a beautiful tree. Point is, get these while you can. You're gonna love them. I mean, I was so happy that they stand up on their own, and check it out. Here it is in real time, right? So if she wanted to, she could put a liner in there for leaves, but if you're just getting rid of sticks and debris or lawn clippings and just moving them somewhere to put in your mulch pile, look at this. Hey, Justin, these have a handle on the bottom too, right?
No, well, what's nice about not having, they have the 2 handles on the side of the bottom. The reason why that's so cool is because if you just filled up your whole entire bag and it's heavy, how are you going to get to the very bottom of the bag?
Right.
So what they did was, instead of what the competitors have done, put a handle on the very bottom of the bag, they put 2 on both sides to make it much easier for you. And you can see in that video too, you're just throwing wood in there. You're not babying this. This is that polypropylene material. It's the same thing you find on the construction sites. And like you said, I was just reading about that storm. I don't know if you saw that, Guy, the storm that went through Utah, 100-mile-per-hour winds, 200,000 people without power. We have hurricanes down here, but it's those everyday storms that knock down leaves or branches off your banyan tree, and you got to clean it up. So I want to show you really quickly. This is it. It's super tiny until you want to open it back up, and then yes, it's self-standing. So you can fill this up if you need to without having to worry about having somebody hold a bag. And the other thing that's really nice is, I know a lot of the women out there, you love having stuff for storage. This is a perfect bag for storage. So you're getting 2. Guy, you put a bag in there. You can clean it out, though, because it's completely weatherproof. But when you want to be able to clean up and store stuff, somebody in the reviews was talking about their comforters. What do you do with all your comforters? Put it inside here, clean up your garage.
Yep.
I just want to mention really one last thing. This is Irma wood from Irma Hurricane. You need to carry stuff that's sharp objects and nails, or maybe you're renovating inside your home and you need some bags that are going to be heavy duty. Grab the Durasac. Again, from a company, it's been around since the 1800s.
Dude, that's firewood. It's like 200 pounds of firewood. That would have killed me if I didn't pull it like that. Justin, thank you so much. We're taking a break. Be right back.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer